The universe has been making stars for almost 14 billion years. It is nearly done. Star formation didn't happen at a steady rate. It peaked roughly 10 billion years ago, a period astronomers call cosmic noon, when galaxies were dense and gas-rich, and new stars were igniting across the cosmos at a rate we can barely imagine today. The universe at that time was bright and violent and extraordinary, crammed with the raw material of stellar birth, building structure at a pace that would never be matched again. Galaxies were colliding and merging and triggering cascades of new star formation across millions of light years. Then it began to slow down. The rate of star formation had been falling ever since, not gradually, exponentially. By the time our solar system formed, 4.5 billion years ago, the universe was already well past its peak. The great era of stellar birth was already winding down. We were late to the party even then. The universe had already used up most of what it had. Today, new stars form at roughly 3% of the rate they did at cosmic noon. 3%. 97% of all the star formation that will ever happen in the universe has already happened. The raw material, the cold, dense gas clouds that gravitationally collapse into new stars, is being consumed and not replenished at anything close to the rate it once was. What gets locked into stars and stellar remnants stays there. The reservoir is draining, and no process exists to meaningfully refill it on the timescales that matter. We are not at the beginning of the universe's story. We are not even in the middle. We are living in the epilogue. The stars visible in the night sky tonight are not a permanent backdrop to existence. They are survivors of a much more active era, burning through their remaining fuel, not being replaced in kind. The most massive and luminous stars will exhaust themselves within millions of years. Our own sun has several billion years of fuel remaining, a long time by human measure, but a brief flicker on cosmological scales. The small red dwarf stars, the most common type in the universe, will persist for trillions of years on miserly budgets of hydrogen. But almost no new ones are being added to the count at any meaningful rate. The universe is not building anymore. It is running down. The construction era ended billions of years ago, and nothing has restarted it since. What makes this strange is the timing of our existence. We emerged at a moment late enough to find a structured, stable cosmos full of galaxies and planets and the complex chemistry that life requires. But also early enough that the sky is still full of stars, still lit, still beautiful and incomprehensible and vast with light. Wait long enough and that changes. The last stars will burn out one by one. The sky will go permanently dark. Whatever form of existence, if any, persists in that era will never know what it meant to look up and find the universe still on fire.